TeleFitness session today, guys. All you will need is a barbell if you're using a barbell today, or some light dumbbells there, or even a broomstick. So a couple options for you today, guys, for this warm-up. So go grab that if you don't have it, and then come back and we will get warmed up. Our first part of our warm-up today, guys, you're going to be doing 3 sets. So let's work through this first set together. We're going to be doing 10 glute bridges and then 10 sumo good morning hip hinges. So sumo stance, good mornings. So let's start with those glute bridges, guys. Let's go down on the ground here. I want you guys to pause at the top for just a quick second here. So squeeze in the glutes, hold that for a second, and down. Do 10 reps. After those 10 reps, guys, let's stand up. Let's find our sumo stance, because this is going to be an important position for our workout today. So sumo stance, let's say we have our feet under our hips. We're going to go a little bit wider. This is going to be our squat stance. Let's go even wider than that. So now you're going out even further. My toes are slightly pointed out here. Now I'm not pigeon-toed and sticking way out, or duck-footed, whatever you want to call it. We're just slightly turning them out. So that wide stance. Now when I go into my hip hinge or my deadlift, my knees are going to go towards my toes. They're not caving in. I'm pushing them out towards my toes. Now all we're going to do is a good morning. So we're going to push our hips back and leaning forward, feeling that tension in your hamstring. So think, if you look from the side, you'll notice hips going back, hamstring tension, and then standing up. So not just bending forward here, okay? So let's go 10 of these sumo stance good mornings. Nice. All right, hit pause on that screen, guys. Work through 2 more sets of this. 10 more bridges, 10 more sumo stance good mornings for 2 sets, and then come back for our mobility work. All right, let's do a little bit of mobility here, guys. A few quick stretches. First one's going to be a frog stretch. So we're going to stretching our groin out. So going on our knees, feet are going to be kind of on the ground here. Going as wide as you can with your knees. That's comfortable. Just resting on your forearms here, and I just want you to push our hips back. So as you rock back into it, you should feel that stretch in your groin. Right. Coming out of that one, we're going to do some Samson hip extensions here. So let's go on our right knee, so down in the little lunge stance. All I want you to do here is 15 reps where we squeeze our glute, stretch out that front of the hip, and then come back. So 15 reps here on that right side. Let's go. After 15, let's switch legs here. So let's go down to that left knee now. Squeezing that glute 15 times on the left. After that, guys, we'll just finish up with a child's pose stretch here. So just straight on, reaching out as far as you can, sending those hips back, in a shoulder and back stretch here. Alrighty, let's come out of that now. Let's all grab our broomstick, barbell, or some light dumbbells, okay? So we're gonna look at movement prep for our workout piece today. So what I want you guys to do is you're gonna do 3 sets of this. You're gonna spend, let's say 5-6 minutes, just building up to the workout weight for our workout. So that'll kind of lead me into now let's talking about the workout. Your workout is 15, 12, 9 thrusters and sumo deadlift high pulls. So do 15 thrusters, 15 sumo deadlift high pulls, 12, 12, 9, 9. Now it's a heavier weight today. RX weight is 95 pounds for the women and 135 pounds for the men. So you'll notice that's a heavier than normal weight, it's a heavy thruster, but keeping in mind the overall volume is low. 15, 12, 9 is a pretty short workout, so think of this as a heavy sprint. Goal should be to finish this under 7 minutes for sure, going as fast as you can, but having that heavier barbell. So looking at those thrusters, it'll be squatting all the way down, pressing up in that one motion. And then the sumo deadlift high pull, which I want to spend my time coaching you guys on today, is going to be that sumo stance that we found in our warm-up. Hands are going to be inside our legs here on that grip. So thinking on the barbell, thumbs should be just about touching each other if you extend them out. That's kind of the grip we want here. Now the first move will be the sumo deadlift. So that's going to be just a deadlift. So we're going to think we want to stand that bar up. Then the high pull is pulling the bar to our chest. So we don't need to pull it up high that we hit ourselves in the face here, just to the chest. Biggest thing to focus on here is the hips are actually going to drive that barbell up. Think of this as like a power clean or a snatch. It's the hips doing the work and the arms and shoulders just have to do that last bit. So it'll be kind of one motion, thinking the deadlift, I squeeze my butt, I shrug, and then I pull that bar up. So super slow motion, it'll be like boom, boom, and then boom, okay? So looking at full speed, show you a couple angles here. So notice I'm not just pulling the bar from the ground here, using my hips, and then pulling that bar up. So really focus on that today, guys. It's a heavier barbell. Make those hips do the work to pull the bar up here, okay? Especially as you get tired, focus on hitting that proper technique, okay? So that's option 1 for the workout. Option 2 is using dumbbells. So we can do the same movements where we can do a thruster, and then we can do the sumo deadlift high pull with dumbbells. If you only have lighter dumbbells, since the stimulus is heavy today, if you have heavy dumbbells, awesome, go 15, 12, 9 thrusters, sumo deadlift high pulls. Or what I suggest if you have lighter ones, we can look at 2 options. So the first one, which I don't fully recommend, but it's an option you guys can do, is 27, 18, 12 thrusters, sumo deadlift high pull. So you just do more reps going with a lighter weight. The option that I recommend today though is making it a strict movement. So if we have lighter dumbbells, you'll go 15, 12, 9, but instead of a thruster, we're going to do a front squat. So you're going to squat down and then a strict press. So you'll squat down, strict press. So making that a little bit heavier. And then the sumo deadlift high pull, what we'll do is we'll do a sumo deadlift and then a strict high pull. So we're not using momentum now, we're making a strict movement. So that's a great option to make light dumbbells feel heavy and you guys get the same stimulus, which is a heavy stimulus today, okay? So choose which one you'd like to do. If you're doing barbell or dumbbell, I want you to spend, like I said, 6-7 minutes here, 3 sets, building to your workout weight. So you'll do 5 thrusters, and then you'll do 5 sumo deadlift high pulls, focusing on that technique of hips, shrug, then pull. So 3 sets, 5 reps of each to build to that workout weight, okay? So I want you guys to go hit pause on the screen, play around with that, come back, we'll talk about our strength piece, and then you'll get started on the workout. Okay, strength piece today, guys, 3 sets, 10 single leg deadlifts on each leg. So what we're looking at, if you have a barbell, challenge you guys to try that out because you can get more weight on it. All it'll be is holding the bar, little bend in that knee, so think a soft knee, it's not locked out here, just nice and soft. And pushing those hips back, sliding the bar down, and standing up. So do all 10 on one leg before you switch until 10 the other. If you don't have a barbell, you can always do dumbbells. Now it doesn't really matter which dumbbell is in what hand here. You can do both hands, whatever one just feels more comfortable. We'll go 10 a leg. You're trying to get as heavy as you can, and then a 30-second hollow hold. So with that 30 seconds to a minute, depending how your hollow hold is, Ideally, we're going hands overhead here, squeezing our quads, pointing our toes, keeping that full body tension, or hands by your side. So I want you to do 3 sets, 10 single leg deadlifts, and then a 30-second to a minute hollow hold, okay? Then after that, just rest a couple minutes, play around with those movements again, so maybe strip some weight off, do a few thrusters and a few simulative high pulls, and then smash the workout. Have fun with this one, guys. Go fast, go heavy, and crush it.